welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury.
Yeah.
And yes, it's another early episode, but at least it's dark.
Yeah.
But anyways,
That's the one thing with it getting dark now at like 7:30 and do videos a little earlier.
yeah.
Well, if it was Friday, we probably would be starting at like our normal time, but
Yeah.
when we decide to do videos early, then
Yeah. So, I mean, I won't be here for the normal episode or normal day we do this. No, next week, so I'll be back the following week for Wheels of Fury, but I figured today, let's talk about Extreme Rules.
yeah.
So, yeah, you know what? Like I said this a billion times now, but I think fucking Extreme Rules is looking up. And all these matches are gonna be a stipulation.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about this with Matt a little while ago. How Extreme Rules over the last little while, yeah, they've had stipulation matches, but not to the extent of what it initially was when they first came out with the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. They basically started doing the Extreme Rules pay-per-view after they did the first ECW One Night Stand.
Yes.
And so, to kind of carry on that trend, they were like, hey, let's do an all extreme pay-per-view, if you will, or a pay-per-view with matches with stipulations and all this other stuff. And everybody seemed to really love it. But somewhere along the lines, I don't know if it was Vince or what, probably was Vince, the stipulations were few and far between.
Yeah.
Like, initially, when they started during the pay-per-view, it was pretty much every match had a stipulation. Then as time went on, there would be like maybe a no disqualification match for one match, a no holds barred match for another match, maybe a tables match for another match. That was about it.
Yeah, for sure.
There was like the shows were still good, but it wasn't to the quality that it initially was. And I think with Triple H getting put back in charge of creative, he was like, you know what, let's bring that back. Let's do that again. And maybe people that still watched Extreme Rules just to see what would happen
Yeah.
will be maybe more invested in it again because of the added extreme element, if you will. Not to mention the fact that Extreme Rules is going to be in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
the birthplace of ECW.
So, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. Triple H is now ahead of the company. There's gonna be a lot more wrestling, less bullshit or filler. It just seems better, in my opinion, and bringing back guys that Vince kind of let go, or had let go, and things are the way they should be.
Yeah, like there were some people that Vince let go that he should have given a more of a fair chance to, like Karrion Kross, like Hit Row,
Yeah.
or even people he let go that he didn't really give a chance to, like, for example, Sam Shaw,
Yes.
Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like, I don't know if he just didn't get it. Well, obviously he didn't get it because why would he do that? I don't know. I mean, but now they're back to the way they should be. NXT's looking a lot better.
Yes.
They still haven't fully went with the gold and black yet, but they're getting there. The logo's definitely different.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed after, or at the end of NXT 2.0. They showed the NXT logo, and it's like, okay, they're going to go back to the, you say, original format of NXT. And then watching NXT after, like the following week after the 1 year episode, and it's like, okay, they changed the logo, but they still got all the bright colors and it's colorful and that, and it's like, is it just going to be a hybrid of NXT Black and Gold and NXT 2.0, or are they going to go full on back to, the Black and Gold brand? I don't know.
Yeah. But this should be a really good show. Obviously, yes, the birth of ECW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, yeah, it's definitely some matches we haven't seen in a long time.
Right.
Like the stipulations, but yeah, let's get her done.
So, you got a rivalry that kind of started, I think, over Twitter, and then it's escalated from there, and there's been shots fired and things that were said that were taken personally, personal shots, and they were supposed to have a match at SummerSlam. That didn't happen. They ended up having a match at the last pay-per-view, not Clash of the Castle, but before that, or was it Clash of the Castle? I think it was Clash of the Castle, actually. And now let's carry it over into this match for Extreme Rules. Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle in the fight pitch.
Hell fucking yeah.
With your special guest referee, UFC lightweight champion, Daniel Cormier.
Yes. And funny because, like I said, the rumors were supposed to be Ken Shamrock, but healed. So anyways,
Meh.
yeah, I know. Daniel Cormier definitely still an MMA fighter, and we all know that him and Matt Riddle have had probably a few matches, a few fights, if you will.
Probably, yeah.
I'm not sure, but this is going to be one hell of a fight. Not just a wrestling match, but a fight. And we've seen Matt Riddle and the Toothless Wonder.
Toothless Timmy?
Yes,
Timothy
Thatcher.
Thatcher.
Yes. And Timothy Thatcher is, I don't know what now, but
Yeah.
yes, Timothy Thatcher, Matt Riddle, Timothy, and who I don't know if there was another match in NXT. But I think, and you know what? It could be much better than that. I mean, the cage, can you think about it? Jeez. I don't know, but these two have had some really heated confrontations, and yeah, it's a shoot, it's a work, I don't know anymore.
I don't know if it should work.
Yeah.
I think it seems like it's been a shoot,
Yeah.
especially when Rollins mentions Riddle's divorce.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean,
Of course. I mean, that's kind of, well, I mean, shots fired. I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at it this way, you have Matt talking about Becky
yeah.
right before that, so yeah, fair is fair, but this match is going to be no exception. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be brutal, and I really don't know who's going to win. Like, it looks like Daniel and Matt are going to be on the same page, but I think he's going to call it down the middle.
Yeah.
like Ken Shamrock did for Austin and Brett,
Yeah.
or Steve and Brett. So, yeah, I can't really pick a winner.
I'm taking Riddle.
Okay. Yeah, the King of Bros.
Yeah.
I mean, it is his domain. This match will be mouth-watering. Drew McIntyre versus a returning Karrion Kross. And I mean,
In a strap match.
in a strap match you have not seen in a very long time. It is one of the most brutal matches, not, including the dog collar match, which I'm pretty sure we'll never see again in WWE.
Probably not.
But, in fact, I don't even think we have ever seen a dog collar match in WWE.
No.
So, I mean, this is going to be brutal. And you're going to see these two guys beat the shit out of each other with the strap, with the fists, whichever. I don't fucking know. And I mean, you have Karrion Kross, and like I said, coming back to WWE. And I know that when he first came in, he was very good, very hot in NXT. And then, of course, Vince had to make him his own creation.
Yeah.
And dress him up as whatever the fuck that was. But
Roman Gladiator, who knows?
something like that. So, I'm obviously looking forward to this match.
Yes.
I know that there's a title shot in the future for Karrion.
Yeah.
I mean, that same can be said about Drew, but we'll see what happens with that. But for me, honestly, I think that Karrion's gonna win. If you're gonna push a monster heel, then why not go with this guy?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I could see them putting Karrion over.
yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a match. And not to take anything away from Drew, but again, and by the way, both guys were on Impact, probably not at the same time.
I don't think so, no.
So, that's a fun fact, but anyways. TikTok.
Yeah. This match, I think, is going to be an absolute all-out war. Now, it doesn't look like there's a stipulation for it, but it'll still be a war anyways.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Brawling Brutes of Sheamus, Rich Holland, and Butch versus Imperium, Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. Not Da Vinci, just Vinci.
Yeah. It is a Dolly Wager, Dolly something match.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, we'll find out.
So,
Count this pay-per-view.
yeah, and I'm sure it's happened before. Like, there's matches that I haven't heard of that have happened in other promotions, But,
You watch too, it'll probably be something that they've done before, they just changed the name of it.
yeah.
Maybe. I mean, fucking the match with AJ and Taker, when it was Taker's last match, they called it a boner match, but it was a fucking buried alive match.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but this one's gonna be interesting. And both teams, and can we just fucking say Pete Dunne now?
Yeah.
Like, come on, call it a day. It's Pete Dunne. I mean, you have him dressing in a singlet now. He has his hair down. So he's still doing this.
Probably.
So, yeah, it's time to pull the trigger on that. It's still a great stable.
Yes.
I mean, there could be somebody else joining it, but whatever. I mean, so there's that. But yeah, this is going to be a good match. And Imperium definitely have been an impact on NXT.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know with the whole name change of Walter and Fabian Eichner. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's not a huge deal. But, I mean, they're still that good.
Yes.
You know that Gunther can still go. You know that he had a good match with Sheamus
Oh yes.
at Clash of the Castle. So, you know, I honestly think that, yeah, I know I said that you should have Karrion Kross go over Drew McIntyre. The Brawling Brutes can have a win in this one.
Yeah.
You know, because Walter beat Sheamus at Clash of the Castle. You know, it's not going to hurt their credibility.
No.
I'm pretty sure that obviously they're going to have another Intercontinental Championship match next week.
Right.
So,
yeah,
I'm going to say the Brawling Brutes.
Yeah, I'll take Brawling Brutes as well.
Alright. Oh, shit. Well, they're beating this feud to death for some reason. But, whatever. You have the SmackDown Women's title in an Extreme Rules match. You've got, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Right.
And look. There's nothing to take away from Ronda, but how many fucking matches does she need for the title? Like,
Yeah, I know.
she's already been SmackDown champion. You know, you could have had Shayna Baszler and Liv Morgan. It just, I don't get it. Are you gonna have as many matches just so Ronda could finally get the strap? Liv Morgan has done so well as the champion.
Right.
Maybe that's an understatement, but or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she could do more. And the shit that she did to Natty, I think it was Natty, jumping off the turnbuckle and going onto the table
Right.
and all that stuff. And,
Yeah.
you know, the White Russian on the barricade. It was like, I can see her do more in this match. Now, maybe she won't win. Who knows?
Right.
But why would you take the title off her willy-nilly?
I know.
So, I am going to pick Liv Morgan. I mean, look, nothing to take away from Ronda Rousey once again.
Yeah.
I just think I want to see another women's champion other than Ronda Rousey, because where do you go from here?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're going to have Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. That could be money. So, we'll see.
Maybe. I'll take Liv to retain.
Awesome.
Now we've got a match that came about a while ago with Dominic turning on his dad and his tag partner at the time, and now it's blossomed into I'm going to kill what I created, and Ray's not my dad, and this, that, and the other. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're going into Finn Balor versus Edge in an I Quit match. Edge came back, made the save on Street Profits. Judgment Day was beating down somebody.
Yeah.
Edge came down, made the save, and challenged Balor to an I Quit match. Now, this is going to be the first I Quit match that Edge has been in.
Yes.
And I don't think, or has Edge been in one before?
To my knowledge, no.
So, this is a first for both of them.
Yeah.
But that's just how determined Edge is to end what he created.
Yeah. Well, it started off like, I don't understand. And I say that because it's true. You have someone like Edge who brought Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley as a stable.
Yeah.
They weren't doing shit with Rhea.
No.
You know, Damian Priest was already the United States champion. He lost it to Finn, by the way. So,
Yeah. It's strange how this whole thing went.
yeah.
They weren't doing much with Rhea. Damian was just coming off of losing the United States Championship and turning heel.
Yeah.
So it's like, alright, let's do something more with Rhea. Let's get Priest further as a heel. So they put them two with Edge, and they're off as Judgment Day. And then they're trying to recruit Balor. Balor's been turning them down. Then Balor finally joins the Judgment Day, just for them to turn around and kick out Edge.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. You know, like myself. So, they weren't doing much with Rhea. Balor had taken the United States Championship from Priest. He turns heel. And so Priest and Balor are going back and forth for a little bit. Edge just came back. And I think it was just like Edge wanted another, you could say, kick in the can
Yeah.
at being a heel. And so it's like, okay, we've already turned Priest heel. He's just become a heel. We're not doing much with Rhea. Turn Edge heel on AJ. And then, you know, we'll put the three of them together and see what we can do with them. And they were off to a really good start.
Yes.
And then once Balor lost the United States Championship, they were, you know, trying to convince them, hey, join us. We can take your career to the next level, you know, help you out, whatever it was. And Balor's like, no, I want to do this on my own, I'm staying on my own, and da 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 da. Balor finally joins them, and then they just kick Edge out of the group. Now, there was speculation that Edge didn't want to do the whole,
Yes, mysterious.
yeah, like the, not witchcraft, but like,
Supernatural.
yeah, supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay.
I mean, you were in the Brood, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I don't believe. Oh, yeah, you know what? They did have their stuff. So, anyways, yeah. No, I thought this was the stupidest thing ever. I mean, you created stable to what? Leave it or get kicked out, and then. Not to mention the fact that now you have Alter Bridge singing both theme music. So that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, when Edge turned face again, he went back to Metal Angus.
Yeah.
And when Edge turned heel and formed the Judgment Day, they were using a different song.
On the other side.
The other side, yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Edge. I mean, look. The Judgment Day have done a lot of weird shit in the past couple weeks. Recruiting Dominic at Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
Just raising hell, whatever, and I think that, yeah, it would be sweet justice for Edge to get one over on the Judgment Day.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, yeah, they did win Clash of the Castle, you know, but yeah, once again, Dominic turned for some reason, and there you go. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Edge, you know, next year, if he sticks around long enough.
Yeah.
It's been for fucking ever, coming back in 2020, and you're still not the champion, so I'm not sure what they're doing with him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
But for me, it is Edge.
Yeah, I'm taking Edge too.
What? Last match a ladder match. We haven't really seen the singles women.
No, there's never been a ladder match for a women's championship.
No. It's always been Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got Bianca Belair with Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Bayley with Damage Control.
Yes.
Io Sky and Dakota Kai.
Yes.
And this has been an interesting feud. I mean, Bayley coming back at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
You know, how apropos is that? Because the year before, Becky Lynch returned.
Yeah.
And now you have Bayley coming out. Well, she came out after the match.
Yeah.
Bringing out Dakota Kai and Io Shirai, now known as Io Sky, which made us cry.
Oh my.
Oh my my. And you know, and I've said this before, a lot of these women were on NXT at some point.
All of them were.
Yeah. Wow.
You had Alexa Bliss was solo for a little bit. Then she was with Blake and Murphy. And Dakota was in a tag team with Raquel Rodriguez. Before that, she was with Tegan Knox.
Yep.
And Bayley, of course, you know, the Four Horsewomen. And, you know, one of the OG NXT members.
That badass mother hugger.
Bianca, of course. Asuka, longest reigning NXT Women's Champion. Who am I missing? Io, of course, Women's Champion as well. And that sick spot she had in the one War Games match, jumping off the top of the damn thing with a trash can over her. Still remember that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, this is gonna be a hell of a match.
Yeah.
Now one thing I noticed, I think it was on Raw, you have the beatdown,
Yeah.
and then you have Bayley take out the ladder. Then they set it up, and then I didn't want it to happen, but she had to pick up the damn belt. And she went up on top of the ladder, and they raised all three titles. Now, you know how I feel about it. Now, sometimes when that happens, the end result is they still get the title.
Rarely does that ever happen, though.
It is true. So, would it be cool to have Damage Control with all the gold, so to speak? Yes. But, honestly, I could see Bayley win it. I don't know how, but I could see Bayley win it. Because she also has backup. She has Asuka and Alexa.
You mean Bianca?
Oh, yes. Anyways. I'm not correcting myself on that. So,
Fail!
yeah. But anyways, yeah. So it's going to be a good match nonetheless. It is going to be brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have ladders. I'm sure we're going to have to steal steps. We're going to have chairs. We're going to have Bianca's hair.
Crack that whip!
Yeah. Thank you, Mama. So, yeah, for me, honestly, I mean, I know Bayley will get it in the future. But I see Bianca winning.
Yeah, I could very easily see Bianca winning as well.
But, I mean, will it be a good match? All these matches are going to be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Now, I know SmackDown, I don't think they have any more matches lined up, so...
No.
That's why I figured let's do this down. We could have did this a little bit later, but... What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's gonna be a good show after Extreme Rules. It'll be Bound for Glory.
Actually, I believe Extreme Rules is this Saturday,
Yes.
and Bound for Glory is Friday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit.
because it's October the 7th, which is this Friday.
Okay, well. Yeah, I guess we'll do that Maybe tomorrow, who knows?
Yeah, tomorrow or Thursday, whichever.
Yeah. But anyhow, so we'll leave that there for a minute.
Yeah.
For me, Matt, this is Killer Kyle. Beware,
Take care.
because the freaks come out at night.